Hello Tarkovians, this is dGame and welcome to another video from Escape from Tarkov. Today I want to show you the best FPS settings and the cleanest visuals in Escape from Tarkov 1.0 because we have a lot of new changes that were added with the release. But before we start, I want to let you know that there are no perfect settings for Escape from Tarkov because every map, every corner of the map, every area, every PMC or scav that are on the map on the current rate are influencing directly the FPSs. So take it with a grain of salt because, as I said, there are no perfect settings. And as you already know, the Tarkov optimization is bad. So to have a perfect scenario, I will test the settings in the offline raids. And without further ado, let's break it down. We will start with the game setting tab, on which the first few settings are preference, like the quick slots, stamina and stance, health condition, health color scheme. I like to have the quick slot on auto hide. Even if I'm a long time player, I still like it on this way. If you are a new one, I recommend you using on always shown because it's easier to build the muscle memory, and with time you can hide it or put it on auto hide to have more free space that will not distract you from shooting. The stamina and stance, I like it on auto hide as well because I want to see it only when I'm running, and when I'm looting or doing something else, I don't want to have it on my screen. If I want to check it, I can use my mouse scroll wheel and it will pop up because I change my movement speed. The health and condition, I want it as well on auto hide because I like to have a clean screen. But when I take some damage or have a broken limb, it will pop up on my screen and let me know that I have a problem that I need to fix it. The health color scheme, I like it on polychrome because I want to see my damage parts easier, because the red and black it's easier to spot on the green background. But it's a preference, as I said. The other settings are just preference. The only one that I want to mention is the vaulting one. In the last wipe, if you had it on auto, it dropped the FPS by a lot, but now it seems to be fixed. But I still have it on hotkey because muscle memory, the head bobbing. Keep it on 0.2 because it will give you a headache. If you don't want the screen to look like this when you run, keep it on 0.2 because it's no gain, it's only pain. Moving down to FOV, I like it on 59 because it's the perfect balance between and the black around the scope. If you want a clean scope, I definitely recommend you using on 59 and maybe 63, 65, but not above, and definitely not below. The automatic RAM cleaner, it's perfect to use because the stutter has been removed on this wipe. I didn't have it anymore and it does what it says. It cleans the RAM. If you don't have a third-party program, I definitely recommend you using it, especially if you have below 32 gigabytes of RAM. Only use physical core. I don't see anything gaining or losing using it. I don't think it's working in my opinion, and the rest of it doesn't even matter. Moving to the graphic tab, the screen resolution of course is your native monitor resolution. Aspect ratio is preference. I have it on 6.9 because that's the way I like it. Screen mode, I use it on borderless. I recommend you actually using it on borderless because if you use it on full screen, you lose FPS, but your graphic card will be less stressed. I don't know why this changed. In the past it was the other way. Monitor, of course, select your main monitor. The texture quality, this is where they changed it. They had ultra, but in my opinion they changed the low to be lower than it was in the previous wipe. Basically the old low is the medium now. Shadow quality, it will make your game look way better, but you will lose FPS. LOD quality, I have it on 2.5 because I think this is the perfect balance between quality and performance. If you don't have a good PC, put it on 2, but I don't recommend using it above, only if you have a monster PC. The overall visibility, I don't recommend having it on 400 because the game will look like this. The best value in my opinion to have a balance between performance and visual is 1000. So I recommending keeping it at least 1000. If you have a better PC, try even bigger because the game will look better, but you will lose some FPSs. The clouds quality doesn't matter, doesn't influence your FPSs, but I keep it on low because I don't watch the sky that much. Anti-aliasing or NVIDIA DLSS. On the start of the wipe, there was a bug with the scope that look blurry if you are using NVIDIA DLSS. So the best choice for the anti-aliasing was the TAA or TAA high. That's personal preference, but now it is fixed, so we can use the DLSS again. I personally like it on quality. The volumetric lighting, it's a new addition. I have it on off because there are some lamps in Shoreline that will basically blind you. Even with it on off, they are so bright. They are so freaking bright. The DLSS preset, the best is the K one. The HBO, I have it on max performance because I like the boost. SSR off. The anisotropic filter deals with the object that directly face you, so I let it per texture because I want the game to decide which object it must rendering on the high quality and which not. Sharpness, this is personal preference. I like it on 1 or 0.9, something like that. We have the option now to disable the FPS limit in game, which is a good addition. Lobby FPS limit 60. MIP streaming, I have it off. Let me know if you use it. I don't like it. High color, I like it. I have it on. The other one, I have it on off. Beside the Street Tarkov lower texture resolution mode. This will help you boost your FPS on Street of Tarkov. Moving on the post-fix tab. These are my current post-fix. This is personal preference. The only thing that I want to mention is that they remove the saturation and the colorfulness. I don't know why I think it's a bug with the traders. If you remember, Jaeger looked like a god. And I think that happened because of these two settings. So to fix that, they removed them. Moving on the sound. These are my personal preference. This is my voice, overall volume, interface, chat volume. I don't like it. Music, I like it to hear it, but not that much. Here you must select the microphone if you want to VoIP in game, noise reduction, microphone sensitivity, and voice chat. All are preference. And moving to the control tab, these are my current keyboard and mouse settings. The only thing that I want to show you, the only thing that I do special is I put the slot 0 on tilde because it's closer to my hand to reach, and I put my steams over here. I changed the slot 9 to 4 again, but I put it on press. The other one is on release. So basically I put my hemostat here and my saliva over here, and if I have a heavy bleeding, when I'm pressing 4, it automatically triggers the 9 slot using my hemostat, and after that I will use the saliva. And basically that's all, Tarkovians. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget about the like, share and subscribe and comment for the algorithm. I am dGame and I want to thank you and wish you all a good Tarkov 1.0, and I see you in the next one. Peace out.